Good morning, Falcons. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Peyton, and you're watching
The Falcon Report. As we get closer to the end of our school year, the annual senior trip is coming up quick.
Sophia made a video to show us all about it and why seniors should go.
It's evident that senior year is a crucial time in one's life. Whether it's waiting eagerly for college, figuring out what you want to do in life, or just spending time with loved ones, it's important to experience all of those last high school memories. This year, Ludlow is reviving the senior trip after 17 years.
As class advisors have always been looking for something where the tradition sticks. So we thought that a senior trip was something that they've done in the past and something that maybe we could start and then continue for classes to come, where it's something that kids look back on and 10 years from now and say, oh yeah, every year, Ludlow goes to Quasi and they rent out the whole park. And we thought that would be a really great thing to also bring community to our school and just a lot of fun.
Now is the right time because we had COVID and a lot of our field trips and fun events were delayed, especially throughout middle school. We didn't have a lot of nothing really fun going on, and I think this is a great way to end off the year. We get to go back to a place that honestly I think a lot of us have gone for elementary school, and it's a memorable place.
I hope that it's just a fun trip to hang out with your friends instead of being in classes all day and getting out of school, and it's a senior privilege, so I think having that kind of trip at the end of the year is just to have a good last memory of being at Ludlow.
You all worked so hard. You deserve this trip. You deserve this trip. I think at the end of the day, we see how hard all the students have worked, and we wanted to give back. And we wanted to make sure that the students felt that the officers also, saw that, recognized that, and we wanted to give back to the grade.
I think people going on the trip, they'll be excited, and it'll kind of bring us together, taking the bus up there and being all in one group. I mean, we're getting the park to ourselves, which it's huge for, just getting to be together and have a good time and just be together.
Honestly, why not? We get unlimited food, drinks, rides. We have the park to ourselves. It's not a super expensive price, and I think that there's no point in not going.
Just, come and be a part of your senior class. End with a bang. It's a really good kickoff to senior experience, to prom, and then all the fun things leading up to graduation.
2006 was the first graduating class at Fairfield Ludlow. So make the class of 2026 even more special and make sure to buy your ticket for Quasi.
Thanks, Sophia. Speaking of, FLHS's very own senior has created her own clothing company, Stitched by Avery.
Gracie knows more about it. Take a look.
My business is making patchwork clothing, and I only use secondhand materials. So I go to thrift stores and I get the materials, and then I cut them up and I make patchwork designs, and I also do customs that are designed by the customers, and then I make it to their liking. A lot of other patchwork businesses don't use thrifted materials, so I feel like they lack that moral value that my business has and helping the environment. The whole custom portion I feel like is really unique because it's completely designed by the customer, and then I just really get to bring their vision to life, and that's definitely, I haven't seen any other patchwork clothing places do that. Originally, I wanted to do something unique that I was passionate about to put on college applications and to make me kind of a standout candidate, but I ended up enjoying it way more than I originally thought I would. I love the creative aspect of it. I love to sew. It's a really good emotional outlet for me, and I love to talk to customers and help them plan their ideas. And the big part of why I started it and doing it the way that I do, secondhand materials, was to reduce the amount of textile waste that ends up in landfills and oceans. As I said, my goal is originally to pay for college and to get that unique started business thing on my applications. Recently, I achieved my goal of shipping to all 50 states. So I had a little map in my room, and I have a pin now on every state. Right now, I'm working towards having an in-person point of sale. I want to do all of my stuff in downtown Fairfield, or there's another consignment store in Shelton that I was talking to, selling her some of my stuff in bulk and then getting a piece of what sells. I get to donate some of my profits to different environmental agencies. I've done World Wildlife Fund, I've done PAWS, I've done the Connecticut Wildlife Rehabilitation Association, Audubon, stuff like that, and I do lines that also represent those businesses, and then it's kind of related when I get to donate that money, so that's really fun. People should definitely buy the custom products. I think those are so much fun because you actually get to design it, and then I just get to bring your vision to life. So people will tell me like, oh, I want a sweatshirt for Fordham University, and then I get to do different elements of Fordham and New York City and put it all together on a sweatshirt. I make a mock-up on Google Drawings, and then I send them options, and then they get to pick, and then we work through it together. I thrift the materials, I thrift the sweatshirt, and then within 2 or 3 weeks, they get their custom sweatshirt that they get to design. I think that's super fun and unique. And for the pre-made stuff, I think it's just really fun because you get to come to my in-person shops, and I have my website online. So coming to the in-person shops is such a fun experience because I do it with a group of small businesses, so it's at like a whole festival, and supporting my small businesses, supporting removing textile waste and being environmentally friendly.
And that's all the time we have left for today, Falcons. Once again, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Peyton, and this has been
The Falcon Report.